Welcome to Arrow in Your Head Stadium in Karcass City, Missouri, home of the Creeps.
Anyone else notice the similarities to the Creeps fans and the Attackers fans? Looks like they're wearing Swiss cheese foam heads, but their heads are real, and they got real holes in them.
Arrow in Your Head Stadium fans are not only the dumbest fans in the MFL, they're also the most literal.
And today's matchup is going to be a good one. The teams are taking the field. The Leaveland Burns take on the Karcass City Creeps. Welcome to MFL Game Day. Grim Blitzrow here. Let's listen in on the sidelines and hear what the team's captains have to say. Grim Blitzrow with you along with my partner, former player Brickhead Mulligan.
Hi.
And his life partner, the mini mutant head that lives on his shoulder, Bricks Jr.
Hey, you just threw up on my shoulder.
I don't often drink beer, but when I do, I get totally shit-faced. I am the world's most intoxicated man.
Say that again. And it's 1st and 10. And that's some good old-fashioned downhill run with the vicious kill.
Did you know light hits are one of the leading causes of death for mutants over 25?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, right below attending bachelor parties and owning a Sam Schlong Galaxy phone.
And that'll bring up 2nd and 1. First down. And it's 1st and 10. On that one, and he was just starting to pick up some speed.
Hey, Grim, I know a guy if that's what you're after.
2nd down and 6. Third down, and the punter is warming up. Great play by the defense. It's not too often a quarterback gets rejected.
That's why that's the position I originally tried out for. I want to know what it's like for other people to accept you.
Now that went from a joke to making me feel feelings. Stop it. This isn't a place to feel feelings. This is football. They just let that one drop and played safe, and the defense says, we'll take it. And it's 1st and 10. Well, it looks like he wanted to run before he caught it. You got to keep your eye on the ball.
Come on, you dirtbag. You got to make that catch.
2nd down and 10. Third down and, well, good luck. Oh, with the brutal.
And whoever said never hit a man when he's down is just plain lazy. Nice extra effort there.
And it's 1st and 10. And this guy's running like an old guy looking for a bathroom. 1st down. And it's 1st and 10. And he finds open spaces running toward the end zone.
Turn on your shut, you son of a bitch!
You know, this should be easy, but with kickers, you never know. It's good. The home team is feeling confident as they get the kickoff into the air.
Scoring makes anyone confident.
It certainly does, Briggs. It certainly does. High five. And it's 1st and 10. Oh, the unstoppable force meets the explodable object. And Bricks, you were hit more than a few times like that in your career.
140 times to be exact, in one game to be more exact, during one play to be more exact. It wasn't even a game, actually. Coach just laid into me on the sidelines.
It's anyone's game at the end of quarter one. And it's 1st and 10.
First down! This guy just loves to hit people as hard as he can, Grim. I don't even think he knows what a first down is.
And it's 1st and 10. And the ball hits the field incomplete.
He threw it when no one could catch it. Some teams like that in a quarterback.
2nd down and 10. Oh, what a punishing hit that was. And that's how you make a guy remember your name and your shoe size. Because he just walked all over him. 3rd down and a pussy hair. And he snags it for 6. Touchdown! Touchdown! Now, there are some who would argue that we should just skip this step and make touchdowns worth 7.
What, and kick the kicker's job in half? They'd just be called sitters then.
The kick is good.
As expected, those are pretty much just gimmies.
The best kind of kick is when it's right after a score.
Hey, speak for yourself. I'm usually the one who gets kicked after scoring.
And we're at the 2-minute warning, folks. Stay tuned for the halftime show. And it's 1st and 10. And this guy is on fuego. Oh, you see that saw, Bricks? He never saw that.
I saw what you saw. A saw you never saw.
See, there's the saw there.
I see.
1st down. And the running game opens up for them and allows the and the ref just called a bullshit penalty. And the offense has only 2 running backs left, and the defense is licking their lips.
I think they want to hit those last 2 runners for this Grim.
And this is a 1st and offense says it's time to put the ref out of his misery. First down and forever. It's a glitter interception.
What's that, Grim?
A fabulous He's leaving a wake of destruction in his path. And it's 1st and 10. Roid rage ignites that deep down violence. I've had it. I'm running out of excuses for this QB. You just throw it to the... He could go all the way. Touchdown! Don't try to get fancy here. Just put the ball down and kick it.
In that order, Grim?
Straight through the uprights. Let's see if they can keep the momentum going and keep these fans happy and or bloodthirsty, whichever. Time to speed things up. The offense goes into a 2-minute drill. And they pick up 9 with that catch.
Not enough for first, but still.
The offense is down to their last running back. When he bites the dust, they can only pass.
Well, at least they don't have to forfeit, Grim.
That's right, but now the defense can focus on killing the receivers. Smart move there, stopping the clock with their first timeout.
And for all you know, maybe he's just stalling or wiring the refs some cash.
And the offense goes into a hurry-up to pick up the pace of the game. No doubt about it, that guy is dead. He says, I'm taking you with me. The offense has no running backs left, so this becomes a passing-only offense.
They can still run it with their QB, right, Grim?
Sure, they can run their QB into the defense that's feasting on runners. Sounds like a good plan, moron.
Hey, watch it!
And the hurry-up offense wears out the defense since they can't rest their players. And he was stuck to him like glue. And the punter takes a break from knitting on the sidelines to come in and punt.
His knitting is superb, Grim. That cross-stitching, unbelievable.
And he snags the punt and looks for open field. Boom! And punter was killed, so now they'll need to find another player on the bench to punt from here on out.
Yeah, who'll give a crap about punters anyway?
Punters' moms, wives, kids, but that's about it.
And it's 1st and 10. Defense goes warp speed. And that defender just... And the ball razors through the defense, cutting a defender in half.
That means they can wrap up the other half.
No, that was a good throw.
Yeah, if he was aiming for the crap.
Whoa, hold everything. Looks like there's a penalty on the play. And it's 1st and 10. Oh, I love this warp speed. Engage.
What are you trying to replace your nerd fan base?
Oh, you just made mincemeat out of that guy. Hey, what is mincemeat anyway? Is it like bologna? Yeah, I'm gonna get a sandwich. Oh my God, a man from prison just came onto the field.
That's the ref, you idiot. Let's see what the penalty is. The offense is running low on running backs. They have only 2 left. They need to conserve those runners now and consider passing more. And it's 1st and 10. This guy has some big balls. What a hit.
Yeah, she does have a big pair, Grim. You're right.
At the end of quarter two, it's a blowout. We now go to our halftime show sponsored by Monsatan Industries, makers of great killer products like Groundup. Use it on pesky weeds or neighbors, and they'll be gone by morning. Boy, these guys are going to need to pull off a huge comeback in the second half to win this game. Here comes the kickoff.
Grim, they're toast. Why do we even come back here and bother? This is a waste of my time.
Yeah, if only one team is gonna show up, why should we have to?
Looks like they're lined up for an onside kick. Kick to his highlight reel. That was perfect.
A man from prison just came onto the field.
That's the ref, idiot.
Oh.
Let's see what the penalty is. And it's 1st and 10. The defense called a sticky ball dirty trick, and the quarterback is in a shitload of trouble.
He's trying to throw the ball, Grim, but it keeps coming back to him.
Second down, and we've got to pick up at least half of this. Oh, and he breaks free and has nothing but open field in front of him. First and 8 to go. The Roid Rage dirty trick transforms a player into a rampaging lunatic for the duration of the play. I know that's typical of all MFL players, but this is different. Trust me, very different. Second down and 10. Come on, man, you gotta catch that.
I don't catch anything, Grim. I'm retired.
Third down and 10. And the ball hits the field incomplete.
He threw it when no one could catch it. Some things like that in a quarterback.
Ballsy? Stupid, maybe? I guess we'll decide after we see how this goes. But probably stupid. Oh, the unstoppable force meets the explodable object. Don't want to make any mistakes here. Just kick the ball through the upright, for God's sake. The kick is good.
As expected, those are pretty much just gimmies.
When you get knocked down, you got to get right back up and fight.
What about when you get knocked up? What do you do then?
Run.
He is fighting for every yard.
Don't you just love the sound of bones snapping and cracking? I mean, when they're not your own.
And it's 1st and 10. The ground game should be their bread and butter. A gain of 8 right there.
Hey.
Oh, holy Montezuma's revenge. That's a crap your pants and die tackle. That Montezuma was very vengeful, wasn't he, Bricks? Wonder what made him so mad.
Yeah, it was probably all the diarrhea.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, they probably ran out of toilet paper when he was in some all-inclusive resort, and he just got so mad and cursed everyone who came to Mexico for to crap their pants. Sounds like he didn't really think it through, because, you know, he should have made it specifically for the owners of the inclusives, but not the guests.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't really know right now. What day is it?
The offense has only one quarterback left. If he dies, it's game over.
This new QB, he don't even look too confident. He's bleeding with the coach on the sidelines about something.
Yeah, he's telling his coach to punt. What a pussy.
And it's 1st and 10. Well, that'll trim your nostril hairs once and for all. And it's 1st and 10. And he picks up 4 on that passing catch. Second down and 6. And that brings us to the end of the third quarter. They'll need to fire on all cylinders to make a comeback in the final quarter. Second down and 6. And he just put that guy out of his misery and says, "Who's next?" Oh, that was totally uncalled for. And that's why we love the MFL. And it's 1st and 10. Oh, and that's how you play defense. Well, of course, he could have had an interception, returned it for a touchdown, and changed the entire game, but I don't want to nitpick. Oh, and did he just put on a display there? Touchdown! And here comes the extra point attempt. It goes right through.
Yeah, like a double-stuffed burrito from Taco Hell.
They're looking for a good return after giving up points. Let's see how they do.
Yeah, let's see if they always suck or if that was just a one-time thing.
And that was a bone crusher right there, folks. The offense has only 2 linemen left on the offense and will need to play shorthanded the rest of the game.
Don't say mean things about short people, Grim. And at least they don't look down on people.
And it's 1st and 10. He might have managed to dig out a... come on, that was a cheap shot. That's why I love this guy. And so do the fans. The offense is down to their last running back. No rest for the weary. The last runner has to suck it up and hopefully not die. Second down and 9. 2 minutes left in the game.
Thank God, I gotta take a wicked dump. Feel like I'm sitting on a wax candle.
Not on my shoulder, you know.
Second down and 9. The defense called a one-speed dirty trick. Man, look at him go. Oh, you knew you were going to see a lot of carnage today, folks. These teams have bad blood between them. Apparently, they got it from the same bloodmobile that usually parks outside next to the taco truck. Raccoon rabies blood is my thought. Always a player's favorite. Third down and 9. And like bricks his balls, he is loose and heading for the end zone. He could go all the way. They might catch him.
Oh, you fat little mutant.
here, or they'll kick the shit out of you in the locker room. It's good. The teams are lined up for the kickoff. Not a bad kick, but not a great one either.
Well, his nickname is Lukewarm.
And he's proud of that?
Yeah.
And he finds open spaces running toward the end zone.
Turn on your jets, you son of a bitch!
The offense changes the pace by going into a hurry-up.
Does that mean the defense gets no worry? If he shocks you to death, maybe he can shock you.
Oh, and he might have just saved a touchdown on that deflection. The offense wants to speed things up, so it signals a hurry-up.
Save it, Bricks' ex-girlfriend signal.
And that's another pick. Man, oh man, the defense. Oh, and he just left an outline on the ground like he was trying to wipe out the dinosaurs.
Must be opposite day, because he's the one who just got wiped out.
And it's 1st and 10. And the quarterback throws a murder ball, which will slice its way through any... I'm not sure who he was throwing to on that play. Hey, it looks like we've got a penalty here. And it's 1st and 10. There aren't too many players that can. And he just laid the wood on him on that one and knocked the ball out. The Karcass City Creeps were mutilated today and lose in front of their home crowd in a forfeit. And let's go down to the field and hear the MVP. He's a real role model for the kids, Bricks. That is, if you want your kids to be a roid-raging narcissist with uncontrollable verbal diarrhea.
Oh, that personality disorder has a name. It's called auto-Trumpism.
Hey, man, he's on schedule now.
Today's game was brought to you by Comcrack Entertainment. They're not happy until you're not happy.